When I tap you on the shoulder, please state your name and where you're from.
Secretariat, New York.
No, no, you're not. You're not. That Secretariat, you, my friend, are quite clearly Bob Costas. Listen, look, you're on the show tonight, right?
Yeah,
all right.
Still, I guess. Yeah.
Right, yeah. No, I mean, like, as a guest, a proper guest, we're going to be sitting up there, we're going to pretend to like each other, all the stuff that we do in Hollywood. Now, here's the thing.
Yes, sir.
No politics tonight.
Oh, thank goodness. Good.
So, you agree, no politics?
No politics at all.
So, if I would say something that you would construe as being favorable to Republicans, you would be fine with that?
I would.
You liberal bastard. That's just the kind of reply I thought you'd make.
Excuse me.
What?
I'm just a bastard.
Oh, so you've just moved into sports now, then?
Well, I don't want to go and do that again, so I've already been the bastard. I was the sports bastard, and now I'm just a bastard.
I didn't understand any of that. Jeff, you get any of that?
Didn't catch a word.
Yeah, see, that's the problem. You're too smart for your own good, Keith.
How long have I got to disprove that?
Well, we'll take a commercial break. We'll throw in a monologue of sorts.
Yeah. And then a guest of sorts.
Nah, you'll be fine. I think it's going to be great. You're going to be great. Are you going to wear that?
No. How about that for an answer? No, I'll change.
Bet you don't. Hey, you haven't been doing television for a while. Do you fancy throwing to a commercial break? See if you still got it? I'll stand over there. You can have the horse.
Okay.
All right, come on, over, quickly. Quickly, there's no time. Quickly.
No time.
Over. Stand next to Keith and pretend you're a correspondent
By
or
the
something.
way, you were terrific at the Belmont Stakes and stuff.
All right.
Well done. All right. On behalf of Secretariat and the entire staff, we'll be right back.
Late Show with Greg Ferguson, sponsored by Applebee's. Try the new jazzed up flavors of Bourbon Street inspired dishes on Applebee's 2 for $20 menu. See you tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, Greg Ferguson.
That's great. No, bye. Quietly. That's great. Hey, it's a great day for America. Why is it a great? Well, I'll tell you why it's a great day. Because the Oscars are over. People here in LA are very happy, or perhaps they're upset. It's very hard to tell. There's a lot of well, the Oscars are over. I'm delighted. Me too. Personally, I'm glad that Brave won for Best Animated Feature. Now I can say I've been in an Oscar-winning movie. Yeah. And I only had to do about 2 hours work. I didn't even have to wear pants. Take that, Daniel Day-Lewis. You had to put on a hat, you loser. Anyway, with all the gossip and the fashion and the popularity contest, the Oscars, of course, is a little like high school. And just like high school, I wasn't there. But I heard that a toilet overflowed in the Dolby Theatre bathroom, which must have been awful. Water flooding everywhere. People had to go into the lobby to snort their cocaine. Did you hear about it?
Yeah.
Do you hear about it?
Yeah, it was awful.
It was awful? Were you there?
Oh, yeah.
Were you there?
I wasn't supposed to say anything, damn it.
How come you got an invite? I didn't get an invite.
Because I'm cool, man.
Yeah, that's what makes you cool. Going to the Oscars. Yeah. All right. Oh, yeah, no, that one doesn't count because I didn't put any oomph behind it. I heard there was a very awkward moment backstage. Apparently, that, you know, the furry little bear for the movie Ted, it was being chased around by Richard Gere. And I'm like, why? Richard Gere being chased around out of the land. What? What? What are you even doing? Did you just shrug at me there? Do it again. Nice. Anyway, I didn't watch the Oscars. I was traveling. I have to admit, though, I did watch some of the red carpet stuff. Only about 5 or 6 hours. And I really enjoyed looking at the gorgeous dresses and the handbags and the jewellery. And when I was done picking up my outfit, I turned on the TV. You see what I did?
Damn.
Anyway, you know what I feel bad for is the actresses on the red carpet, because their clothes are judged by experts as they walk into the building, which is not fair. Anne Hathaway got a lot of flack because her dress, you know, and I quote, made her nipples pop. I'm like, why is that a problem? Isn't that what dresses are supposed to do? If having nipples that pop is a crime, then lock me up. Lock me up at Lake Titicaca. You know, people make a big deal about nipple slips, and I'm thinking, is there an equivalent for men? What about ball falls? Guess who had a ball fall at the Oscars? Jack Nicholson. Here's Johnny. That's what he calls one of his desks.
What does he call the other one?
What does he call the other one?
Yeah.
The Shining.
Okay.
Yeah. Can you do Jack Nicholson? You could probably do Jack Nicholson.
No, I have
come on,
once,
you probably...
but only in the 70s.
Right, well, you could... Well, come on, let's hear it.
No, I mean I had sex with Jack Nicholson.
You had sex with Jack...
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Oh, we all had sex with Jack
Sure,
Nicholson.
yeah.
Well, come on.
Hey, how you doing? This is old Jack Nicholson.
It's just not really saying things. I could try that. One of my balls is called The Shining.
Seems I had a gonad gaff.
You know what no one mentioned, though, is, and it surprised me, is Ben Affleck's bad fashion. Now, I'm not a fashion expert, but I question his choice in footwear. Do we have a picture of Ben Affleck from last night? Look at that. Now, zoom in on his feet. Look at that. That's right. Ben Affleck has got tiny little girl's feet.
The hell, man?
Yeah. I'm trying to start a rumor about him because I'm jealous.
You worked up, man? Come on, what are you talking about?
I'm not worked up. He's just got tiny little girl's feet. I just call it as I see it, that's all. You know, the male fashion at these events is very boring. Tuxedos make everyone look like penguins. Someone should get Morgan Freeman to narrate a documentary about that.
Yeah.
What would that sound like, Jeff?
Here we see the penguins marching to the Oscars, kissing each other's asses for warmth.
You know, the red carpet, it's covered like a sports event now. They should just go ahead and turn it into a full-on sporting event. Give the stars little obstacles, you know, while they're walking into the building, like Seacrest jumping or something like that. Can the Hollywood starlet jump over Ryan Seacrest in a full-length gown and with heels? And whatever she's wearing. See what I did? See what I did there? Anyway, when it comes to Oscar fashions, I like the metallic dresses. You know, they're shiny and they're futuristic. It's the same reason for the same reason I like silver dildos. By the way, Silver Dildos is my favorite Christmas song. That's a lovely song, isn't it? Why don't you sing it? Sing it with me, Jeff. Silver dildos, by the fire tonight.
Soon it will be self-massage time. Sorry.
Do you know what? I was disappointed there wasn't a proper James Bond tribute at the Oscars, because there were rumours that Sean Connery was going to be there, but apparently the Academy wouldn't meet his demands, and his demands were, you know, sex with every Best Supporting Actress nominee. Come here, Anne Hathaway, I'll make your nipple spop. Yeah. Well, I tell you what, I'm done.
That's it, you're
I'm
out?
done. I'm bailing. Yeah, I'm out of here.
Yeah, it was pretty good, though, man.
No, it was weak. But I don't mean I'm bailing. We're going to commercials. That's it. I'm done with this show.
Oh, that's it, you're walking.
Yeah, that's it. Done.
All right.
Done. Hey, shut up. You don't even mean it. You're like, oh, guess what? He quit the night we were there. Yeah, and then you get on the tweet with that. He can't believe it. He just quit. Yeah. Sat there looking at me, judging me with your eyes, undressing me, looking at Johnny in The Shining.
Yeah. Hell do you think you are?
You want to go to a commercial break then,
Yeah,
and I'll reconsider my retirement?
Yeah.
All right then.
And the silver dildo goes to The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson.
Welcome back to the big show. Listen, do you believe the music they just played there, Jeff?
Wow, so peppy and upbeat.
That was upbeat and peppy. It really made me happy to be here.
Makes you feel good.
Makes you feel good inside.
Yeah.
I can hardly hear you. Your voice is going up and down.
I'm right here, man.
Yeah, I know, but I couldn't hear you for a minute. I think I'm going deaf a little bit.
What'd you say?
Chair. What time is it, Jeffrey Peterson?
Well, I'll tell you, it's time to take advice from a man who's retiring from this show because of you clappy bastards. It's tweet mail time.
Play the jingle.
Tweeting, ephemeral, fleeting, Guggenweb, face code, twit zone, ask mode, jinx the tweets, jinx the tweets, jinx the tweets, jinx the tweets, jinx the tweets. Und also E-Mail.
And email time again. Sing with me, Jeff. Email dildo again. This is from Manny in East Lansing in Michigan. We were in Michigan at the weekend.
Beautiful place.
What a well, I think it was beautiful. You can't tell it's under so much damn snow right now.
No, we were at the beautiful Soaring Eagle Casino
We were at the
Resort.
Soaring Eagle Casino this weekend. That's how you know you've made it in show business. If it's Oscar weekend and you're at the Soaring Eagle Casino in Michigan, you're a big star. Actually, I had a very nice time. Did you?
Oh, it was beautiful.
That was great, and the people were
Lovely.
They were actually. They were very nice. Hard to tell. They were covered in snow.
There was actual snow in the audience.
In the audience, there was snow in the audience. Kind of like tonight. All right. The Manny in East Lansing in Michigan said, "Dear Craig and Jeff, what can be done to break the current stalemate in Washington between the Republicans and the Democrats?" Think you get the wrong address there, buddy. Jeff, what can be done to the thing?
Was that in English?
I don't know, man. Something about blah, blah, something. I don't know. Did you get it? Yeah, no, I don't get it. You know that horse does one thing. It shrugs.
Yeah.
Right, but we can't seem to get... Yeah, there, like
There
that.
it is. Yeah.
This is from Jeannie in Toledo, Ohio. It says, "Hi, Craig, Jeff, and Secretariat. What's up? What was your favorite part of the Oscars last night?" Well, there were so many awesome parts of it. Jeff, what was your favorite?
When it was over.
Yeah. I like that bit, too. This is from Lawrence in Fargo, North Dakota. Now, what a place that is. You ever been there?
Oh, yeah.
Have you got a place there?
Couple places, yeah.
Couple of places there. What part? What's your favorite part of Fargo?
The southeastern portion. Very nice. Very nice.
Dear Craig and Jeff, do you guys have a favorite football team or baseball team? Jeff?
I think you got the wrong address.
You got the
buddy.
wrong address, man. This is from Robbie in Arlington in Washington. Says, Dear Craig, Jeff, and Secretary, I am a gay NASCAR fan. Oh, wow. I'm a gay NASCAR fan and I missed the Daytona 500 and the Oscars. What should I do? Improve your game, mister. How can you be a gay NASCAR fan and miss the Daytona 500 and the Oscars? It's like, what else have you got to do? Well, we got 13 seconds left and 3 of these. We have to go. What do we have to do?
Quickly, there's no time.
There's no time. We have to go quickly. This is from Adria in Toronto in Canada. You ever been to Canada?
Sure, yeah, beautiful. Love it there. Love it, beautiful place.
What part of Canada did you like best?
The maple...
maple syrup? Oh, it's delicious. Dear Craig, and Jeff, and Sup Secretariat, Sup. Today is my 35th birthday. What did you do on your 35th birthday? Oh, well, I'm looking forward to it. Oh, now you...
Ay, caramba. What's that coming to go?
This is, One must always remain charming. This is from Lisa in Denver, Colorado. You like it there, don't you?
Oh, yeah, love it there.
What part of it do you like best?
The middle part's really nice.
Middle part of Denver?
Oh, yeah.
What part's the middle part of Denver?
That's the peaky part.
Dear Craig and Jeff, are you milk chocolate or dark chocolate kind of guys? I think you got the wrong show, Jeff.
Oh, I love me some dark chocolate.
Yeah, you know you do. You know you do. Yeah, Jeff and I go on the road. He goes out looking for dark chocolate every damn night after the show, don't you?
I go trolling for chocolate.
Trolling for dark chocolate every night. This is from Zane in Riga in Latvia. What the heck? Latvia?
The hell? Wow.
Are we friends with Latvia? I ain't prepared to take the risk. Hey, you get the wrong show. Let me check into the Latvian-U.S. relations before I read out your could be an international incident tweet. I feel bad now, but I'm not walking all the way around there to get it and pick it up.
Yeah, you know, in doing...
Jeff, do me a favor. You go over and pick it up, will you? Come on, just one time. Just go over there and pick up the tweetie for me.
How dare you?
How dare you? It doesn't seem to slow you down when you go out at night trolling for dark chocolate.
Why do you talk to me like that?
Why do you go out trolling for dark chocolate when you've got Scottish sausage at home?
Yeah, you make a good point.
Yeah. All right, before we go to our commercial break, let's have a quiet moment. Let's collect ourselves a little bit. Back, everybody, where we're at. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the show. My first guest tonight is an award-winning broadcast journalist and political commentator, although tonight he will not be talking about politics, correct?
Yep.
Right. He also writes a blog, Baseball Nerd, because he is Keith Olbermann, everybody. Keith Olbermann. Keith, you look great. I love the fact that you changed from what you were wearing earlier, which was also nice.
Yeah, well, I like bright orange or something. I don't know. I won't get hit by cars crossing the streets here.
There's very few cars pass through the studio in the course of a show.
You were here when Sajak did the show. They used to do that all the time.
This is Pat Sajak's old studio. I'm surprised. Were you ever on the Pat Sajak show?
Twice.
Really?
I am the survivor of the Pat Sajak.
Wait a minute. This studio was built for the Pat Sajak late night special or whatever it was. And you were on it twice? How many shows did they make?
3.
Do you ever fancy that, doing a late night show? I mean, you could do it.
I interviewed for it when they decided to get rid of him.
Really?
I interviewed in some office in this complex here at Television City.
Well, let's recreate that. I'm CBS. No, I'll be you and you be CBS, because you remember it, right?
Right. And
All right,
it
then.
was Rod somebody.
All right, okay, so you're Rod and I'm you.
Right.
All right, then. What's going on here? Why have I been called into this office? I'm practicing my Scottish accent.
Right. Who are you, and did you bring me any alcohol?
Really? That was it?
No, well, there was a lot of, why do you think you would be somebody we'd want to consider for this?
God,
I said, because I'm the sports director of the CBS television station here in Los Angeles.
You were?
I was. And I said, look at the last guy you hired, and I think that was when I lost the possibility.
No, come on. Sajak's good. He's just, it wasn't his genre.
Exactly.
But he's perfect in the. Whoa.
That's right, that's it.
Let's see. Have you got some move? Keith, can I just say, I've never noticed this about you. You have very hairy knuckles. It caught my attention. I'm like, wow. I'm like, that's
Well, I wore this fleece here so I can avoid questions about this and how.
Has anyone ever mentioned this before? Are you in any way sensitive about it? Because I probably should have checked.
No, and I won't tell you how I got the hairy knuckles either. So.
Well, you get hairy knuckles? You really? I mean, are you a very hirsute gentleman below the neckline? Are you?
I am.
Do you shave? Do you manscape in any way? This is
I'll have to
still
check.
Yeah,
is this the interview, by the way? Still?
yeah, we're still doing it. Yeah.
This is realistic because that's what they wound up with.
Who did they get in the end?
Well, they actually canceled it and put on some Canadian TV.
They had
drama
kids in the
show.
hall. That was
no. Well, that was later. This was something called, I don't even remember what it was called. Crime Time After Prime Time.
Crime Time After Prime Time. I'm in for a bit of that. That'd be awesome.
And then it was Tom Snyder. I was on his show.
Oh yeah, Tom was great.
Then it was.
He was fine. He was fine.
You never shared an office with him.
No, I never did.
He was my desk mate at ESPN.
You guys had to
Greg
share
Gilmore.
a desk?
Yeah, and a computer.
What, did you like cuddle up and just kind of sit close to each other? What did you think of the game? Oh, I hated it.
Yes, exactly. And he would have to. He'd have to wait till I was finished writing the 11 o'clock Sports Center before he could use the computer at our desk.
Are you still as mad about sports as you were back then? Are you still crazy? I mean, you were a huge Yankees fan, but you're mad at the Yankees now, right?
Yeah. Well, I got off that sinking ship as quickly as.
All right. So where are you going to go? The Mets? That can't be right.
I'm a baseball fan, Craig. I know. No, I have actually I have a couple of teams that I root for, but it's being so close to the game, they became friends, people that I knew, and a woman I went to college with married a guy who owns the Tampa Bay Rays. Total unplanned kind of thing. So I'm sort of a Tampa Bay Rays fan now.
Yeah, it sounds to me like you're in the middle of an argument with somebody. Actually, that's what it sounds like. Sounds like things ain't resolved. You know what? You need therapy. I'm your therapist, right? I'll be your therapist, and you be you.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, that's what you need.
A job interview and therapy in one night. What did I come out here for?
Yeah,
These are the things I've been able to avoid for the last year.
No, you need therapy, clearly. This is what you need, therapy. Keith, do you find yourself to be an extremely confrontational man? Do you find yourself relaxing within confrontation?
I'm actually of German heritage, and that's not as good a German accent as you might think it is.
You bastards, you drew me into confrontation. How very clever.
Could you?
That's extraordinary.
The voice that you should use, forgive me for telling you your act, but the voice that you should use is the voice of the British announcer who talks like this.
Oh.
The Alan Wicker voice.
Well, no, that's the older British television announcers who start talking like this and end the sentences like this. All right, Keith, when you find yourself in a confrontation, do you find yourself relaxing?
I find it... Dr. Ferguson, it's much easier for me to relax by changing my voice in this way.
Jeff, sometimes I think Keith is just here to mock me. What do you think?
All guests of our show, when they leave, receive a silver dildo.
Good.
I've got one at home already.
No. Oh, well then. Yeah, you know, you can never have too many, though.
That's
They make lovely...
mantelpiece.
yeah,
things.
salt and pepper things.
Things to hang around the house.
You hang dildos around your house? Because I'm telling you, the blogs is going to go crazy tomorrow when you admit to that.
Like the blogs could write anything worse than they've written about me for the last 30 years.
You do take a lot of flack, but then you do invite it. I mean, you go after these people. You're aggressive with people on the Tweety, and they're aggressive back to you.
Yeah.
I think you enjoy it.
Yeah, actually, you're right, Doctor. I do.
See, I knew we'd get to this point. That's why I'm going to make you very uncomfortable by having a very nice time with you. That's actually quite nice, that thing. Yeah, it's nice. We have to take a commercial break. We'll be right back with Keith Olbermann, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. I'm here with Keith Olbermann, who's wearing an orange top. Whoa! And I think he's just come out.
It's nuts. This is for when I do my Judy Garland impression.
Wow, that's really nice. Is that yours?
This reflects your body heat or something, or reflects.
You
don't have
seem to
any
have lost a lot of weight recently. Have you been doing a lot of exercising?
Well, I've been able to do more of it in the last year with all the spare time, and principally, the loss of stress from not having a daily television show has done wonders for everything.
I have to tell you, I have a daily television show, and I don't find it stressful in the least. I actually don't.
Yeah?
Well, the commercial breaks sometimes go on a bit, but other than that, it's fine.
I mean, if you could not swear your head off here.
I can't. They cut it all out. They get very angry. People get really upset. They're like, look, this is your last warning. And I'm like, okay.
If I could have had that arrangement, I would have lasted on one job for 30 years. If they just were able to bleep me when I wanted to swear.
You went on TV live, which of course I am too. But
But that 1.5 second delay is in your region is the
right, exactly. No, but I think doing live television, I think that's absurd.
Yes.
You can say anything you like then. They would be mad to let you do that.
Especially with the sign-off, the one that I stole from Edward R. Murrow, which very famous one is the name of the movie, and you slip that slightly, and all of a sudden you have good night and good.
Uh-oh.
Michael's a friend of mine. I just wanted to deposit that on his shelf for everything.
Yeah. Well, there we are then. We're out of time. Do you want to throw frisbees at the horse?
I think that's a little bit...
Oh, we got new frisbees, though. We got new frisbees. Look, the Late Show. Yeah. They've got the Late Show written on them.
We had these like at my college radio station.
Yeah, well, there you go.
This
is kind of like college radio, except not with a big budget.
Exactly, absolutely. We're from where?
Keith Olbermann, everybody. Keith Olbermann. Welcome back, everybody. My next guest, much like Keith Olbermann, is a supermodel. She stars on The Face, which airs Tuesdays on Oxygen. Take a look at this. Oh, my God. Poor girl. Please welcome the lovely Coco Rocha, everybody. Coco Rocha. Coco.
Hi.
You look nice. What a lovely dress.
Thank you.
That's got little squiggly bits on it.
Yeah, you're about dresses today, aren't you?
I'm about dresses all the time when they're filled up with ladies.
Ladies.
Yeah. On their own, they leave me completely cold. I'm not really a fashion maven until they're filled up with ladies in the dresses. Then I'm like, I like this dress.
Yes. I agree. It makes sense.
You're clearly fashion forward. That's what you say, right?
Sure, yeah.
Shoes, we'll check the shoes.
Thank
Very
you.
nice.
Yeah, do you want to know what's under the shoe? Talk about hairy knuckles.
Have you got hairy knuckles?
No, I just lost a toenail. A full toenail, thanks to these shoes. I thought I could at least up him one, right?
You lost a toenail?
I lost a toenail.
Where? Did it go?
On
Well,
my
I guess if you
toe.
knew what it was. But were you running or just wearing those toes?
I was wearing these toes.
Yeah.
These questions are confusing.
I'm
I was
confused.
wearing these shoes in IHOP today, actually. No joke. I'm not making this up. Like I was.
You go to
I went to
IHOP?
IHOP with all my. This is a nice coach, okay? My team is here in LA right now. All the girls, including Margaret, the one that fell.
Oh, yeah.
Went to IHOP today and lost a toenail.
May I ask what you were doing in IHOP? Because clearly it wasn't.
Clearly eating.
No.
Actually, yes, we were. There's photos
Really?
of
Did you
us
have the Rooty
eating.
Tooty Fresh and Fruity?
No, I had the pancake combo. You can choose your pancakes.
I like that. Yeah, I'm very. You know what the thing is though? I went to IHOP a lot, and then they started putting the calories next to.
Don't.
Yeah,
read
I'm
that.
like.
I'm not good with math, so I don't really know what that all
You don't need to be good at math. You just look at how many numbers are there. You're like,
True.
That's
I
it.
just don't.
Now, in the show, the girls have to they fight each other to win the
death? Yeah.
Remind me again. What
Again,
it is.
it's a modeling competition.
Right.
Between, we have 12 contestants, but it's in fact between also the coaches. Naomi Campbell.
Heard of her?
Yep. Carolina Kokova.
Oh, yes.
And this nerd, Coco Rocha.
Right.
And what we do is we're teaching the girls what we think is the best way of modeling. So my ways aren't the same as Naomi's, nor is it the same as Carolina's. So it's kind of interesting in that way.
What scope of style or change of style is required in modeling? For example, if like you walk up and down a runway,
Yes.
it can be very different from the way someone else does it?
Really, I teach them to fall. So
No.
yeah, I mean, Naomi, she's known for her walk. That is her thing. So, I mean, to go up against her and teach my girls against Naomi, I mean,
Has there ever been a walk-off at any point where you guys like, you know...
that's one thing I would love to do one day is just have
Yeah, a walk-off, like a dance-off or,
Yes.
or a knife fight.
I heard you're a good dancer.
I'm a reasonable dancer. I'm a pretty good. Are you a good dancer?
I used to do Irish dancing for 12 years.
Irish dancing, really?
Yes.
You're one of the Celtic women?
I am. I knew you'd love that. I heard you did contemporary.
I did. When I was younger, I did contemporary dance. A lot of it was really just to have sex with lots of people. I was.
Why would you choose that? I'd feel like rugby or like.
Well, rugby's
soccer.
a different sort of people that you would have sex with, clearly. Yeah. I listen. Hey, I'm not judging. Like whatever works. But all I'm saying is, in contemporary dance, there were more of the type of people that
you like.
Well, they were, yeah, kind of.
A little fancy.
Well, fancy in the sense that they were, you know, the opposite gender, which is kind of the way I roll. You know what I mean?
Really? In contemporary?
It's my thing. Yeah, it's my thing. What about you? You a lesbian?
No, I'm married.
Like lesbian rule went. You know, it's just a thing. It's something I ask everyone. I forgot to ask Keith Olbermann, but sometimes I do.
You remember?
Yeah.
Glad you got
So
it
where
up.
do you make the show? Did you make it in New York?
We did make it in New York, the fashion capital.
It is, I know.
Yeah.
Do you watch Project Runway?
I have a bit, yeah. Zach, well, a good friend of mine, the one that made my wedding dress, Zach Posen, is one of the new judges on it.
Oh, yes, because Michael Kors isn't doing it this year.
Not there anymore, no.
Oh, that's a shame. I quite like him. I like when he goes like this.
Got it from you, I think.
No, he does that. He does that when, like Heidi says, I think we've all made up our decisions, haven't we? And then he goes...
It's a good face.
Yeah,
I think
well-
he'd trademark it.
He should trademark it. He
should.
trademarks everything else. He's got. You can make a lot of money in fashion, you know.
Yes.
Are you very wealthy?
I don't know. This is...
That's probably a sign that you are extremely
no
wealthy.
model actually asks that to a fellow model. It's kind of like this unspoken rule.
But I'm not a model.
You're a model. I know you're a model.
I'm not a model.
No?
No, this is the real thing. Yeah.
That's all I get.
Yeah. Are models supportive of each other in that world, or are they, or is it as bitchy as people want to believe it is?
I feel like it's both. I mean, the wannabe models, yeah. I feel like these girls that are trying to like become famous and it doesn't matter what they do, yeah. Some girls that are kind of like me along for the ride, and this is just have fun with it. Yeah, you don't need to have that attitude. I mean, you'll see in the show, some girls are there and they want to be famous, they want to be TV stars, and some girls actually just want to learn. My girls on my team want to learn.
I see.
Yes.
All right. And it's Oxygen, isn't it?
It's Oxygen.
Is that, that's Oprah's channel, isn't it?
It was once,
It was.
I believe,
She sold
right?
it. Yeah, I think she did. And now it's a different channel she owns. What is it? NBC? Yeah.
Funny.
Yeah.
I actually was thinking Jeff could be part of our team since he's got the bone structures. That would be real nice.
I think he's a little overweight for your guys.
How dare you?
What do you think, Jeff?
Oh, I'm in, girlfriend.
Well, we're out of time. You want to throw frisbees at the horse? Fancy an awkward
I would
pause? Or,
throw frisbees at other models.
Are they here?
They're here.
Where are they?
They're back there waiting to be thrown frisbees at, I guess.
Are they really?
No, I don't.
Terribly set up. Is that true? It's not true, but we could take a commercial break and then come back and throw frisbees. No, we can't.
No, we
because
can't.
what if we hit them? Then they would get hurt.
But see, mine are smart. They can pose and catch at the same time.
Oh, we'll give it a shot then. All right, when we come back, we'll be throwing frisbees at top model. Myself, Keith Olbermann, and Coco Rocha are now about to do something very dangerous that you won't see anywhere else on television. We're about to throw frisbees at models who are not fully trained. Is that right, Coco? They're not full-on models yet.
No. Wait,
They're almost models. Sorry, hold on. There you are.
They'll graduate when they do this.
They'll graduate when they do this. Now,
There we
Keith,
go.
please remember and throw your frisbee gently, not with the usual enthusiasm and wild abandon that you throw things at women normally.
And there's one lovely
Yes.
lady pregnant.
Oh, you're
Right.
pregnant, right? Well, very gently. Should you really be doing this? Do you want a chair?
Oh,
Let's get you a chair.
Margaret, get over here.
Yeah, you can be throwing. You can be throwing. That's probably better.
And now
Yeah.
I feel like we're like...
Now. Yeah.
There you go.
So this is replacing wrestling in the Olympics?
Yeah, this is what's replacing wrestling in the Olympics. Are you ready? We need some music? All right.